Hello and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft Feed the Beast with me, Mr. Muckluckable. Yeah, we're back. We're back. And things have gone rather well. Last episode I left you with the UU matter set up. We had got our first piece of UU matter. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it was in the barrel. Glorious occasion. And now look. 42 pieces. Oh, it's wonderful. I have changed it slightly, if you have the eagle eyes, and I'll tell you how I changed it right now. Basically, I found that, well, firstly I put some overclockers in the recycler, so now it just ripped through the pieces of cobble. Look at that. Bam, bam. But then I realised it went too quickly, and we had space to put another igneous extruder. So now we're going to get 2 lots of cobble coming in. See, it kind of goes to 2 every time. Yep. Which just means more scrap, and more scrap means faster UU production on 77%. But then I realised it's kind of a compromise, because the more scrap you have, the more time the mass fabricator is on, and the more power it needs. So the better that bit, the better this bit has to be to provide the power. So I messed around with how much cobble I could send to it and how much scrap it could make, and 2 is about the right amount, because any more igneous extruders, any more cobble, any more scrap means this goes on for too much and the power starts going down. I mean, look, you can see it's going down now, but it goes back up. It balances here. So I added some more generators and just fed it in by a wire this time, and it works pretty well. I should be on 40. There you are, 43 now. Here it comes. Hello, little UU matter. Ah. Yeah, so that's good. I will put a building around this. Oh, that reminds me. Let's have a look. I will put a building around this just so it's hidden away. Even though it looks quite cool as it is, machines are still quite ugly. So let me show you this. I'm a long time ago. Someone said that I should make a notice board, and that's what I've just done now. About time. Only about, 3 months afterwards, I think. So, shut up, phone in the background. If you can see this, we have a few things on the to-do list. This is basically, it's not a notice board, it's a to-do list, really. Fix biomass farm. Change to Steve's carts. Yes, I'll get onto that in a minute. Finish skeleton spawner, blaze spawner buildings. Yes, because that is just the ugliest thing I've ever built. Go mining. Yes. Always need more resources. I'm a bit of a hoarder. Set up EU machinery base. I'll go on to that later. Place street lamps. Fairly obvious. I've got to do that at some point. And finally, do something with the villagers. Let's go have a little check on them as well. We're getting quite a few iron golems now as well. 1, 2, 3. I think there's maybe one more somewhere. Where are you? Oh, look at the zombies coming after. No. Nope. Just 3. Just 3, but still. That's pretty good. I think they're all going to be indoors at the moment. Yeah. Running away from the zombies that can't actually get them. So yeah, so we've got to do something with them at some point. But they're still just locked away safe for the time being. Alright, so what was I going to talk about quickly? I don't want to talk too much. I want to get on with some stuff. Fixed biomass farm and the EU machinery base. Alright, well the EU machinery base, fairly simple. This is a great source of EU because it can be turned straight into EU by going through a generator. So basically what I want to do is have half of the blaze rods go to this thing and half go up this way to a building with all the IC2 machines, like a compressor, extractor, electric furnace, macerator. Because we have the MJ over there, that's the biomass. We need the EU, which is going to be this one. So yeah, that's what that's going to be. Oh, hello. There's always creepers on that spot. Always. And yes, this thing, fix the biomass farm, because this just... I said this was outdated, and it is. It's not working. Look, it doesn't have enough saplings. You have to have all these pipes and stuff. It's really quite awful. So, I'm gonna change to Steve's carts because it is just amazing. I messed around with it on the server that I mentioned last episode, little server I play on, and it is really good. It's really easy and very cheap, cheaper than these were to make, and it's just more fun as well. So we're gonna do that sometime soon. Probably not this episode, and it takes quite a few components to make up. But yeah, I think we'll keep the wheat ones. The wheat ones are okay. We might change it to Steve's carts as well. Ugh. But yeah, definitely these ones are going to be changed. Stupid things. Look at them. Not even doing anything. And you won't need to make any of this crappy humus either. So that means no more. How the hell do I get in this place? Here we go. No more of this stuff. And this just doesn't even work anyway. Oh, I must have left those machines on. I don't want to do that. Ow. Here's a good shot. That just wastes all the biomass. Okay, seriously now, mobs. I need to light this place up. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. We'll do that maybe next episode or the episode after. But in today's episode, we're going to work some more on the UU machine. Now, I know it might be getting a little bit boring now, but... 44. This is really good. We're going to make it even better. And we're also going to kind of dip into Bluetricity and Red Power machines with these things, and those things, and these things, and those things. And you've already seen those. So, let's get started, I guess. Right. I'm trying to think about where to start. Actually, first things first, let's make it day, because I just know that a creeper's going to come and ruin my day. There were two just over there, so let's not risk it. There you go. What's all this stuff? Bees, plugins, blah blah blah. Okay. No good to us. Right. One of the problems I'm having with this thing is feeding the blaze rods into the generators. Because at the moment, if I just turned this on, this redstone engine, it would just randomly go to any one. Some might overfill, some might not get enough, and it's just going to be unequal. But, I forgot to enchant my bow. I was going to enchant a bow because this one's nearly dead. I'll do that later. I'll do it at the end of the episode. So yeah, just pumping them out of the chest into generators isn't going to work. It's too random. So at the moment, I've just been taking them out myself and, just plopping them in, right? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep going here every time it runs out of blaze rods. I'll probably forget and it will stop making UU matter. So, we're going to use these things, managers. As the title suggests, they're going to manage the inventories for us. And they are very, very smart things. But first things first, we need to power them. They do require energy, and they don't require just any energy, they require Bluetricity, which is the red power, like electricity. And we get that from either solar panels, or there's one other block, which makes it from heat and water. I can't remember what that's called, but this is the good one. So we're going to pop down some solar panels. I only made 4, and we're going to send it to a battery. This is basically a bat box, but it's the Bluetricity version, a battery box. And this is like the cable, the wire, the copper cable, blue alloy wire. So let's just put this down. And it should start filling up. There we go. The good thing about these solar panels, I may have mentioned it a long time ago when we was doing the street lamps, is that you don't need to wire every single one. If they're next to one, they kind of feed the power to it. So this one is feeding the power to this one, which is feeding the power to this one, which is then going to battery box. Very good. Very, very good. So we go, that's filling up. And we're probably going to have to move this back because it's a bit too close. So let's do that. Let's move it here. Yeah. Actually, we can get some more pneumatic tubes then as well. Oh, why is it not hitting that? There we go. Oh no, why did I do that for? Raining blaze rods. Oh, I don't want to lose them. Quickly, where's the chest gone? There. Right, you go. I can't place it on anything. There. Don't want to lose all these precious blaze rods. Although I did find, actually, a nasty glitch. Not a glitch, it's an exploit. In on the server I'm playing on. Getting blaze rods normally sucks, because blazes are annoying things. But it turns out if you get some of the magical blaze powder from the weird little flowers, and you put it back together with a minium stone to a blaze rod, you can then macerate the blaze rod and get 5 powder back. So you're making a profit of 3 powder. So if you just keep doing that, it's like a kind of a loophole where you can just keep getting more and more blaze powder and turn it back into blaze rods. Which I did, because I have no dignity. So let's do that, and that, and that, and that. Alright, so we've got a bit more room now, which is good. Just have uncovered this hole though. Let's go fill it up. So yeah, now it's finally, work is finally over. You know, I have still got an essay to write over Easter, but that doesn't matter. That's a tiny little thing. All the main work is done. So thank goodness I can finally make some more videos, and that means I've actually started to be able to play a bit of Destroy All Humans to get ready for the Let's Play, and it's weird. It's weird going back to Destroy All Humans, because it has similar music, and obviously, well, it's the same series, so of course it's going to sound similar. But yeah, it just brings back lots of memories, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be good. I'm enjoying the game so far. Not annoying at all, so that's good. So let's change all these to, well, one of the managers. Really, these have got to have a manager each. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 7 managers, and these are not cheap to make either. So we're just going to do one for the moment as a test. So you go there, and we're also going to need a wrench to rotate you as well. Let's do that as well. But yeah, Destroy Humans. As soon as Star Wars is over, maybe even at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. I'll start uploading that. Well, I'll start recording it first and then uploading it. But yeah, I am liking it. I do like the. It's the same as Destroy Humans 2 because it's still made by Pandemic. Such detail in that game. It's so good. All the thoughts that you can hear when you scam people. That's not the right one. Did I really not pick up the right one? Huh. Well, there's the interface if you want to see it. Oh, we should have done it on that side actually, because it's closer to the thing, to the battery. How do you rotate it then? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go get my electric wrench. Oh, back and forth. Blimey. Oh. I did tidy up this place. Maybe it's that one actually. If not, I will take. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Okay. I will take you. Yeah, this world is coming together. I will say that. It's still very small, but it is coming together. Oh. Alright, maybe it's this one. No, not that one. This one. Nope. It doesn't like any of these wrenches. Oh, it's probably a screwdriver, isn't it? Oh, man. Oh, man. I am so stupid. I'm sorry. I need to get back into these things. I need to get back into making videos. Screwdriver. 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 There. I hope it's this, otherwise I'm a bit lost. But yeah, if these work, this will make this kind of 100% done. There we go. So I think it's that way, possibly. And we've got to have one on the chest. Is it the white faces the way, or is it... I think it is actually. I think it's supposed to be up, like that. Okay. So if these go... Oh, it's going to be dangerous. Oh, Oh, just gently tapping my mouse. Ooh. Oh, too much. You see? You see? I can't bear that water noise. That's so annoying. Is that going in there? I can't even tell. It's not. Okay, so it must be the other way around. I was right the first time. Yeah. Like that. So black bit facing where you want it to come into and out of. Yes, because that's not connecting there. There we go. Okay. So we send that down here. And now, this is where we do the clever bit. Not that, that's not clever. We grab some blaze rods. And now let's say... Oh, let me just try and guide you through this interface. I don't really know it very well myself. So, this is the power, obviously. Battery and voltage and stuff. This I can't remember. Come on, it should have like something on there, shouldn't it? That is like the ID. No, that's priority. Sorry. So if a number has a higher number, that has a higher priority, which means it feeds to that one first, I think. But we're going to put that on 0 actually, because we want this one to have a higher priority. So we have 1. So basically, these things know how much should be in the thing above it. So I'm going to tell it that we always need 64 blaze rods in here. Okay? And this one, I'm going to say always keep... Well, doesn't really matter. Always keep a stack in here. Did it just feed some already? No. That's got no power. I think that's right. Let's try that. I'm kind of a bit... I have done this on a creative world, but I've forgotten now. So let's just run some wire off this and see what happens. Okay, why don't you connect? That's interesting. Has that got power now? What about now? Oh god. Didn't actually see how these worked. Let's... Oh, I'll waste all that energy now. Oh, I see what you have to do. Okay. I thought it would automatically connect, but it doesn't. That sucks. Now it's not even... Oh no, it kept the energy. That's very good. There we go. And let's just run it over here as well. Good, you're getting power. You're getting power. So if this works, it should... Oh, there we go. It sent some out. Oh, blimey, how many are you sending? No, right. We did it wrong. We did it very wrong. This shouldn't be a stack. This should only be 1. Because at the moment, it can only send out full stacks of blaze rods, and obviously that can't fit. Oh, it did it, though. Did that... Let's just take some out, see what it does. Right, you should send some more now. Oh, it does. Look at that go. So it's always going to stay at 64, and it's just going to send them back, and hopefully put it back in the chest. Maybe. I don't know why it has to send so many when it only tops it up 1. That's what's annoying me. It's like it goes down to 63 and then it sends like 1 billion blaze rods and only 1 goes in. It's like, well, everyone go back. Come on. Oh. Right, watch. It's going to do it again now. We only need 1, you fool. Oh, look at that. Well, it works. Nonetheless, it does work. It is doing what I want it to. It's keeping that at 64 without me doing anything. Now we just need 6 more. I'll show you the recipes for these things. They're not hugely expensive. They're made up of so many different parts. It's ridiculous. Look at all this stuff. And then, okay, that's fine, is it? No, look at that. And look at that. And then look at this top bit. And look at that bit. And then look at this bit. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, basically. Now, what's going to happen when these run out of power? Hopefully, the charge should hold throughout the night, so that by the time the sun comes back up, it will still be running. But yeah, woohoo! Kind of. It works nearly. We just need 6 more, and then that'll be it. We'll have our UU matter set up. Oh, 47 all the way. See what I mean? It's always that area. Maybe creepers really like wheat. 61%. How's the energy doing? Oh, look at that. Full. I will probably hide this cable underground. It's not actually bad looking. It's very sciencey, isn't it? The black and yellow stripes. In fact, let's turn these on for a little bit. And then get the hell away from there because it'll be loud. Okay, so there's that done. I will make some more off screen. I just wanted to show you that because, well, they are very useful. It's a bit confusing how they work, but they are very useful. So I think what we will do is, oh god, I'm bouncing everywhere. Stop bouncing. I need to start using hover mode again. There you go. Plop. Street lamps. Skeleton. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go do a bow. Okay. I've got the bow on me, haven't I? Yes. Ooh, go away, blazes. You horrible things. Alright, let's go. I'm going to go off screen. Off camera. And quickly get a few levels. I'm on 17 already, so it shouldn't take too long. There we go. Really going to lag out this world now with all the blazes and the skeletons. And I'll be back when I have 30 levels. Okay, here we are. We're at the very weird and kind of out of place enchanting table, which should probably be in there. And we've got 31 levels, and we have, I mean, look at this bow. It was very nice. Infinity 1, power 3, punch 1, but it's dying. That's got, what, 1 or 2 more hits left, so let's enchant this fancy new one with, well, it's not as if I'm short on arrows now with the skeleton farm, but still, infinity was nice. Oh, damn, this isn't going to work. Oh, and now it's gone. Now, a question I want to ask everyone is... Oh, I'll try on this spider. Ooh. Nice. Question I want to ask is... What are we going to do with this UU matter, really? Anyone who plays Feed the Beast, have you got any suggestions? Because, obviously I mentioned before, the main thing you get with it is iridium to make stuff like the quantum armour. But, you know, that isn't very interesting, really. It's just armour. So is there any cool machines or stuff like that could be used instead with iridium or anything? I mean, I've what was I going to say? Oh yeah, in the config files for this Feed the Beast IC2, they have by default UU recipes hidden, which is weird. I think it shouldn't be like that because I had to go in there and change it. But you can now see what you can make with the UU matter. There you go. Lots of stuff. If you press U, this is what you can make. You can make just everything with it. Just the different patterns makes different things. Look at all this stuff. Glowstone. Good. Diamonds. Feathers. But, really, ooh, that's quite good. That's also very good. 3 and you get 10. That's very nice. Yeah, I like that. And that's it, back to the beginning. So yeah, you can make a lot of stuff. Wait, I didn't even see iridium on there. Can you make iridium? I might be completely wrong here. Oh, you can. There you go, in the shape of an eye. Yeah. So you may have to do that at some point. Anyway, we haven't actually got much time left on this episode, which is annoying. I didn't think that would take very long, that manager stuff, but it did, really. I'm sorry. I'm going to turn you off now. Ugh. Ugh. So what are we going to do for the last few minutes? Let's think. I actually need to kind of get, well, I need to get ideas in place for big plans, because all these little things down there are kind of small plans. We need some big things to do. Anything? Just give me a minute, hang on. Well, this is quite a change of scenery, isn't it? Yes, we're now in a cave. Because, well, I'll do some spelunking. Might as well do some mining, whilst I do a little bit of a talk. I'm going to end this with a little bit of a talkie. So, I also started to go mining somewhere else, but I ran out, so I thought I'd start here instead. But yeah, I wanted to address these past few weeks and videos and stuff. Now, I know that I've said before why I've had no videos because of work at university. That's fair enough. I've mentioned that numerous times now. But I thought I wanted to bring up about why making videos is so important to me, because some of you may think, why is it such an issue? Why do you feel so compelled to make videos when, you know, you don't make money off it? Lots of people do off YouTube now, but I don't. You don't have 100,000 people clamouring for your videos, so you know you haven't got that pressure either. So why do you feel so pressured into making videos? No, I wouldn't say pressured. That's a wrong word. That has a negative connotation. Compelled is a better word. We'll stick with that. And I thought I'd tell you why, because it's the reason why I like Let's Playing so much, and the reason why I do Let's Playing still is because I feel like I owe it to people to still make videos, and I'll tell you why. So I started Let's Playing in 2011, January 2011, and really I don't think my videos got very good until November, December, October, late 2011 really. And that happened to be just around the time when I left university. Now, I graduated from 6th form, secondary school, in the July, and I went straight on to university afterwards. You know, very, very much it was the normal thing to do. I want to stay in that mine shaft. You do 6th form, then you go on to university. And I did it without really thinking about it. It's like, okay, let's go to university. Let's do English. I was good at English, so I thought, right, let's just do English. Didn't really think about the fact I like writing essays. I'm quite good at writing essays. Don't read many books, to be honest. So yeah, that wasn't the greatest decision, and also the location I chose the university, but we won't get into that. But yeah, so I got there in September, and I really didn't like it. Didn't like it one little bit. It's pretty horrible, actually. So it wasn't like the university being horrible. It was me. It was what I chose. I didn't like it, and it was horrible for me. So I ended up leaving. Not an easy decision to make, especially like all that effort and all that time into it, and all the money into it as well. Definitely not an easy decision to make. But I thought it's for the best, and I said to myself, right, if you're leaving university, then you better do some stuff while you're back at home and not waste a year of your life doing nothing at all. So I got back around about October, and what did I do? Not very much, really. Tried to find a job, couldn't find a job. Tried to do some stuff like a portfolio for university the year after, because I planned to do a different course. Didn't really do much of that either. I was kind of a bit stuck. I was being very lazy, to be honest, and the only thing that I did oh, I didn't know they hurt you, was carry on making videos. I'd stopped before, because of university, and now I started back up, and that's when I started Destroy Humans 2 and Simpsons Hit and Run, going into 2012 this is, and that was the key moment, was doing those Let's Plays, because other than that, my life was pretty damn dull. And doing those Let's Plays, they gave me something to do. They gave me a purpose. Ooh, that's very fast. During the day, to be honest. Without those, I would have been so bored out of my mind. I would have just been sat in front of the computer, watching videos, and wasting a year of my life, because obviously I couldn't apply for university until the year after. And so doing these Let's Play videos, it gave me, well, firstly people to talk to, and it gave me things to do. It gave me, like, the reason why I feel the Simpsons Hit and Run and Destroy Humans Let's Plays are so good is because I had so much time to, know the missions, know where the collectibles are, think about what I'm going to do in the episode. Oi! Oh, I got looting on this sword. I want that. There you go. Oh, come on now, shut up. So yeah, that's why I'm really pleased with those Let's Plays, is because I could plan them so well with all the time I had, and that's why I am still to this day very, very sad when I don't, and very grateful for all the people that watch my videos and annoyed when I don't make videos. It's because Let's Playing helped me. It really did help me. It sounds a bit lame, really. It sounds very cheesy, but it did. And without it, that year would have really sucked. Really sucked. So yeah, that's why I always want to keep on making videos whenever possible, and that's why I shall try my best to. I mean, I know these past few weeks have been tough, and that was probably the hardest point of trying to make videos. But that's over now, for the most part, and I can get back to the way things were. Oh, lots and lots and lots of ores here, and dying zombies. Excellent. So I just thought, tell you that's why Let's Play means so much to me, and I think obviously it's not going to be exactly the same story, but I think for a lot of Let's Players that's why they do it. It's because it gives them something to do, and it gives them an audience. And I'm not saying that I need to be in the limelight, but it's always nice to know that what you're doing is being viewed by someone. And okay, that wasn't the case the whole time when I was making videos when I first started, but that didn't matter. Audiences grow. If you make good content, then audiences grow. So yeah, having people to give content to was a nice feeling, and making the videos, making something that you did yourself. You can say, I made that. That was my little project. It's always nice, and that's what I can look back on the Let's Playing with. Is that, yeah, I did all that, and I'm proud of it. So yeah, why that's not needed. That's basically it. I don't want to ramble on for too long. I'm probably going to stick around and mine some more of this stuff. And oh, that's diamond. 1. I have fortune 3 on this. Let's put that on. Come on, more diamond. That's not diamond. Damn it, 1 diamond. That's 9. So yes, I think we're going to call it into the episode there. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a bit talky, but I just something to talk about, really, just a talking point, stuff about telling more stories and stuff. So there you go. That's the story of why Let's Play means so much to me. So next episode we'll probably get onto that Steve's carts things. Come on, don't be lava under here. Good. Oh yes, this is it. This is more like it. Yeah, we'll get on with the Steve's carts. Ooh, and fix that damn biomass farm. So there. Until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.